Just start recording, cool. Right. Hair is a mess. Cool. I'm gonna go jump in the pool in a minute and then it'll be fine. Welcome to Who the F***, the show that aims to take a deep dive on some of the acts that will be performing at Reading and Leeds 2019. In this episode, we'll be focusing on Denis Sulta, a techno and disco DJ from Scotland, playing Reading on the Sunday and Leeds on the Friday. So without further ado, who the F*** is Denis Sulta? Denis Sulta, aka Hector Barber, is a DJ and producer from Glasgow in Scotland. His sound is he's an electro and techno house DJ and producer, inspired quite heavily by disco music, certainly with the use of samples, whilst he's also kind of having an Ibiza twang. With regards to similar artists, I think the nearest comparison is someone called Melody, who's also been featured on one of my music club videos. But the use of disco samples in house music isn't anything that new. It's been around for a very long time. Artists like Armand van Helden, A-Track, and their collaboration Duck Sauce. Justice. Boys Noise. And plenty of French electro artists from the mid-noughties have been recycling 70s grooves in their music over the last 2 decades. But he also has this kind of techno influence from the likes of Scream and Artwork and Fortet. His biggest song to date has to be DKY, But I Do. Which will struggle to find on Apple Music and Spotify, probably due to incredibly outdated copyright laws and the use of samples, but it's still an absolutely mammoth record. He's been playing regular gigs in the UK now for 3 to 5 years in different clubs. He had a residency in Edinburgh for a long time. I don't know if that's still going on. And he did a back-to-back with Melody for Radio 1 in Ibiza. He's the guy wearing the very peculiar cape. A couple of EPs released and 2 massive singles, both heavily backed by Annie Mac, and his own record label called Sulta Selects, which released the You Mean Everything mix of R&LFest. Which was featured as one of Annie Mac's hottest records in the world, I think it was last week. On the likely to see scale, it's a 7 or an 8. I'm going to go with the strong 7. I don't want to give a weak 8. Let's go for a strong 7. He's playing on the Sunday at Reading, so it really depends on how much energy I have, what time of day it is, my sobriety, and who else is going to be playing. But he's definitely an artist I've been keeping my eye on and is doing some really, really exciting things in my book, especially in the world of dance music. And I've never seen him before, so definitely one I probably should check out. As mentioned before, I think he'll be playing on the dance stage. I'd be shocked if it was anywhere else. I think that's a given. You could argue the Radio 1 stage, but I think that argument would be flawed. So yeah, I think probably a good guess to see him on the dance stage. What do you think? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. How likely are you going to see him? I'd be really interested to see your thoughts. I'll see you next time.